With just 31 days to go until the UK is due to leave the EU, the report says government departments are on course to deliver just over two-thirds of its most crucial no-deal planning. The 15-page analysis, which was drawn up for the cabinet to set out the implications of no deal for businesses and trade, also warns of a very severe impact on some firms, extra border checks for Britons travelling to the EU, and the possibility of food shortages. The document also warns Northern Ireland is likely to be hit hardest by a hard exit. Downing Street had been reluctant to release the assessment but was forced to publish it after a Commons vote. The release of the report comes just hours after Theresa May announced she would allow MPs to vote on a delay to Brexit if she is unable to secure backing for her unpopular deal. The study warns of a series of potential impacts of no deal for British consumers, including an increase in the price of some foods and the potential for shortages. The report also warns that many businesses in the food supply industry are still unprepared for a no-deal scenario. Britons travelling to the EU after a no-deal Brexit would be unable to use e-gates at European airports, meaning passport checks could take longer than they currently do, the study says. No-deal Brexit. A cabinet report reveals the UK is not ready for a hard EU exit. Getty Images. According to the government paper, the negative impact of a no-deal Brexit in Northern Ireland would be more severe and will last for longer. The document repeated analysis suggesting no deal could leave the UK economy between 6.3% and 9% smaller after 15 years than it would otherwise have been. The worst hit areas are listed as Wales -8.1%, Scotland -8.0%, Northern Ireland -9.1%, and the North East -10.5%. Much of the information and analysis contained in the paper, released in response to an amendment tabled by independent group MPs Chuka Umunna and Anna Soubry, was already in the public domain. Theresa May today told MPs they would be allowed to vote on a Brexit delay if her deal fails. Image Pro, EPA, but Mr. Umunna said it painted a disastrous picture of the catastrophe which would befall our country if there is a no deal. The paper also dismisses claims by some Brexiteers that an obscure World Trade Organization (WTO) clause could be used to secure continued free trade with the EU after no deal. Article 24 of the General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade (GATT) has been touted as a way to allow Britain tariff-free access to European markets for up to 10 years. But the government says this interpretation is a misunderstanding of what the rules are.